So what am I doing holding a cheap six-pack beer, mouthwash, and this gallon sprayer here, and some Epsom salt? Well, stick around and I'll tell you exactly what this concoction have to do with getting rid of all the mosquitoes in my backyard. So we're gonna start with opening all these beers. Yeah, all of them. And we'll get back in a second. After all the carbonation will fizz out of here, okay? Hey everybody, so it's been a couple of hours now and it's been storming, but the beers that I opened earlier, most of the gas, the carbonation is out. So I think we're good and ready to do this special mix that apparently is a good mosquito killer, and it doesn't hurt pollinators like bees and bumblebees and all these things that go and sit in our flowers and fruit trees that you see in the back here, cucumbers. It was really important for me to find something that was not toxic, not for pets, not for kids. We have 2 boys, not for flowers, something that will be effective and not harmful for the environment. So this thing is kind of online. I've seen a bunch of sources. Some people say it works, some people say it's not the best, but we'll try it either way. Now, they gave different ratios for like 3 beers, but I bought 6 big cans, so we'll try it with that. Also, they didn't say some of them use the whole thing. Anyway, we're gonna use everything. We'll see what happens. The Epsom salt, the salt is actually what kills the mosquitoes. So basically we create some moisture. The mosquito comes, drinks the little moisture, and some people ask, like, when it's dry outside, what happens? The dew in the morning kind of takes the salt from the leaves and the mosquito comes and drink it. Anyway, we want to make sure that they all drink it. So I'm going to empty all these cans into here, and we're going to cut to when we're done, okay? So we're going to start, we're just going to empty all of them. It's going to take a while, so we'll see you in a second. Okay, so this is the last can. There's still some carbonation, I noticed, but it's not a big deal. It's just a nuisance because it creates this foam here. So there's less, it's easier, it's less messy. And that will become messy, I can see already. Okay, the next thing I'm going to use, the thing online says 3 of those cups, 3 cups of Epsom salt. According to my rough calculation, it's going to be a little bit more. So we're probably going to use like probably 4 or even 5 of those. All right, so that's all the salt, the Epsom salt. I bought something generic from CVS. So all these ingredients are generic. You don't have to buy some fancy names, okay? Now we're gonna put this, the mouthwash in. Again, some people say to use a little bit, but we use already so much ingredient. I'm just gonna add the whole thing in. It's basically, the alcohol in this is a stabilizer for this concoction. So it's not really the smell that we're looking for. It doesn't matter if it's minty fresh or whatever, just use that. So that's about it, okay? I filled out the whole thing. You can see it's completely full. It's going to be enough for my whole yard. I have a pretty big yard, and probably the front and everywhere around. I'm going to spray this, and I'm going to tell you what happened if there's no more mosquitoes. So in a couple of days, I'll give you a update to how it is, okay? This whole thing probably cost me, the beers were $5, this thing was like another $6, and the mouthwash was probably like $2, I don't know. So some probably around, let's round it up to $15, okay? Any mosquito company that I asked around, it can add up, okay? And they do it every 3 weeks. This, apparently, according to the sources, is probably good for about 90 days. It's $15, 90 days, okay? When it rains really hard like it did today, it's probably a better idea to do another application. But $15, 90 days, no mosquitoes. So we're going to check and see. I'm going to give you an update. Thank you so much for watching, and tell your friends, okay? I'll put if you have questions regarding the ratios, let me know in the comments, okay? Bye.